The morning fog clung low to the forest floor, muting the sound of boots crunching over damp leaves. The search party was already restless. Deputies traded half-serious jokes, rangers gestured vaguely at a map, and the volunteers followed along with unsure eyes. Standing slightly apart from the group was a woman in a faded green jacket, her hair tied back loosely, range-worn boots darkened from countless miles. She hadn't said a word since they gathered, just scanned the ground with a slow, unhurried precision that made her seem different. "Tracks go cold here," a young ranger announced, scratching his head. One of the deputies chuckled. "Guess our mystery hiker got smart and doubled back." The woman didn't look up. She crouched, brushing her fingers over the earth, noting the faint displacement of pine needles, the single broken twig that pointed the wrong way. Her eyes narrowed. This wasn't random. This was deliberate. Whoever they were tracking, they didn't want to be found. The others were already moving on, stepping right over the sign she'd just read like an open book. She stayed a moment longer, committing the path to memory, then rose without a sound and began moving off-trail. As the group crashed through undergrowth, their chatter and heavy boots masking everything else, she moved like a shadow. Every step was placed with intent, heel raised, toes first, weight evenly distributed to keep from snapping twigs. The ground told her more than any witness could. A faint depression in moss. A single bent blade of grass. A scuff mark where a boot had dragged, left foot, slight limp. She tilted her head, catching the wind. There was water ahead, and the faint metallic tang of a fire extinguished hours ago. She turned north-northeast without a word, slipping between trees so effortlessly it was as if the forest had opened for her. Behind her, frustrated voices grew faint. Then a tall man appeared from the opposite direction, broad-shouldered, lean, moving with the quiet grace of someone who'd spent years in dangerous places. Retired Army Special Forces. He was here to help coordinate the search, but the moment he saw her, he stopped mid-step. The way she scanned the tree line, the precision of her movement, he recognized it instantly. This wasn't a casual hiker. This was a predator on the trail. "You military?" he asked, his voice low. She didn't break stride. Not exactly. Half an hour later, the hiker was exactly where she said he'd be, limping along the creek, still believing he was invisible. The rangers closed in from the west, driving him straight into her path. She stepped out silently, blocking his escape with nothing but her presence. There was no shouting, no dramatic tackle, just a calm command and an outstretched hand. He froze. Moments later, deputies moved in to secure him. The Special Forces vet found her by the water's edge, crouched and rinsing her hands. "Name's Carson. 5th Group. You?" She looked up, meeting his gaze for the first time. "Sam. No unit. No record." It wasn't deflection. It was truth, the kind wrapped in layers you'd never peel back unless she let you. Carson nodded slowly, eyes narrowing in thought. "Respect." She slung her pack over one shoulder, gave the creek one last look, and disappeared into the tree line without another word. The younger rangers stood there in silence, the earlier laughter long gone. They knew they'd just seen something they didn't fully understand, and wouldn't forget.